I never believed in ghosts. Stories of haunted houses and restless spirits were just tall tales to me, until I found myself face to face with one. It started on a dare. My friends, always eager to challenge each other's bravery, dared me to spend a night in the old Willow Creek mansion. They said it was haunted by the spirit of a woman named Isabella, but I shrugged it off as nonsense. With a mixture of excitement and skepticism, I accepted the challenge and set off for the mansion one crisp autumn evening. The mansion loomed before me, its once grand facade now crumbling and overgrown with ivy. As I pushed open the heavy wooden door, a chill ran down my spine, but I shook it off and ventured inside. The air was thick with dust, and the floorboards creaked ominously under my feet. I wandered through the dimly lit halls, my flashlight casting eerie shadows on the walls. Eventually, I found myself in what must have been a bedroom, though it was now filled with cobwebs and forgotten relics of the past. On a dusty, ornate bed lay a set of clothes, a delicate blouse, a flowing skirt, and various accessories. They seemed oddly pristine, untouched by time. Curiosity got the better of me. As I approached the bed, I felt a strange compulsion to try on the clothes. They looked as if they might fit me perfectly, despite being clearly designed for a woman. I hesitated for a moment, then, driven by some unseen force, I picked up the blouse and skirt and put them on. The transformation began almost immediately. The fabric felt alive against my skin, molding itself to my body. I tried to pull them off, but the clothes clung to me like a second skin. Panic set in as I realized I couldn't remove them. Over the next few days, the changes became more pronounced. At first, it was subtle, my skin felt smoother, my features softer. But soon, the changes became impossible to ignore. My muscles seemed to melt away, replaced by softer curves. My chest began to swell, my waist narrowed, and my hips widened. Every morning, I would wake up and see more of the old Alex fading away. My hair, once short and unruly, grew longer and silkier, cascading down my shoulders in soft waves. My face transformed, taking on a delicate, feminine shape. My jawline softened, my eyes grew larger and more expressive, and my lips became fuller and more inviting. I couldn't recognize the person staring back at me in the mirror. But it wasn't just my appearance that was changing. My thoughts and behaviors were shifting too. I found myself drawn to activities I'd never enjoyed before, doing my nails, styling my hair, and wearing makeup. It was as if the clothes were rewriting my very identity. I would spend hours meticulously painting my nails in vibrant colors, styling my hair into elegant updos, and experimenting with different makeup looks. Each stroke of the brush, each swipe of lipstick, felt natural and right, as though I had been doing it my entire life. One evening, I found myself standing in front of my closet, filled with the clothes that had magically appeared over the days. Dresses, skirts, blouses, and shoes that I had never bought but felt compelled to wear. I slipped into a red dress that hugged my new curves perfectly, twirling in front of the mirror. The feeling of the fabric against my skin, the way the dress flared out as I spun, it was exhilarating. I became desperate to escape the mansion's curse. I researched Isabella's story and learned that she had died tragically, her life cut short by a lover's betrayal. Her spirit, filled with longing and vengeance, had been bound to the mansion ever since. The clothes, I discovered, were the key to her influence. By wearing them, I had invited her spirit into my life. As the days turned into weeks, I felt Isabella's presence growing stronger within me. She was taking over, bit by bit, erasing what was left of my former self. My resistance weakened with each passing day, and I found myself surrendering to her will. I began to enjoy the attention I received as a woman, the the way people looked at me, admired me. I felt a sense of power and confidence that I had never known before. One night, as I stood before the mirror, I saw not my own reflection, but an entirely new person. My eyes, once filled with confusion and fear, now looked back at me with a calm acceptance. My transformation was complete. I was no longer Alex, I was Emily. Emily was confident, graceful, and elegant. I embraced my new identity, and though the memories of my former life lingered, they felt distant and almost dreamlike. I found solace in my new self, realizing that I had been given a second chance at life, albeit a completely different one. Now, as Emily, I live my life fully. I enrolled in classes that interested me, made new friends, and even started dating. The old mansion remains a place of mystery, but it's also where I found my true self. Isabella's influence may have guided my transformation, but she did not possess me. Instead, she revealed a part of me that I never knew existed.